Take a listen to something that Gene Simmons had to say about AC/DC. His comments are in response to a question asking him who were the most exciting or best bands that ever opened for Kiss. And he mentioned that AC/DC was one of them, but it's not that part of his response that I want to focus on. Let's listen to his comments. Here's Gene Simmons talking about AC/DC.
Best set, AC/DC on their first tour. A band that didn't pay attention, shares the same philosophy. No matter what any other band is doing, to thine own self be true. Every once in a while you see a band like AC/DC, nobody's like them. We'd like to think we're unique in that way too. There's no other fingerprint on earth like us.
Alright, I think that he's exactly right when it comes to AC/DC, although I would put one qualification on that. He's right about AC/DC up to the current era, where they have continued to tour without any surviving original members other than Angus Young. So I think that if you're going to pick nits, or if you're going to criticize AC/DC and say that there is a time that they have started to stray from their authenticity, it wouldn't be until now. And even then you could make a case that they're just keeping the spirit of the band going and flying the flag. On the other hand, when it comes to Kiss, I don't know how Gene Simmons can say with a straight face that he feels that Kiss is the same as AC/DC in terms of always remaining true to their fingerprints or their DNA. If those fingerprints and DNA are about commercializing everything, then Kiss is true to their original spirit. But if he's talking about the music, then it has been many decades since Kiss was rooted in their authentic sound. And I think that that authentic sound starts and ends with the original four members. Now, that said, I don't think that it's wrong for Kiss or AC/DC to continue on with replacement members. I think that's just part of the business. But when it comes to the authenticity of the sound, there is a definite issue involved. So the more times that a band changes its members and changes its focus, the more likely they are to lose touch with that original heartbeat. And personally, for me, I would say that Kiss lost touch with that original heartbeat pretty early on in the game, back in the 70s, although I think they did do a couple of decent albums after that. So I think that Gene Simmons is entirely right when it comes to AC/DC, that remaining true to the spirit of the band and the core of the band is what makes them such a great legendary force in the history of rock and roll. But at the same time, I think Kiss actually failed to do what he's saying AC/DC managed to accomplish. So what I'd like to know from you is, do you agree? Do you think that AC/DC has managed to stay true to their band DNA over all these decades? Are they starting to slip? And the same with Kiss. Do you feel that Kiss has maintained a true identity, as Gene Simmons says here, or did they slip from their identity? And if so, when? Personally, I feel that it's very difficult to maintain integrity in any level of the entertainment business, but it's essential that you always try to do so. This is what I think, but what really matters is what you think. So if you have an idea about this or any other topic connected to classic or contemporary music, please drop it in the section below, and remember to like and subscribe. Also, if you're enjoying the videos, you can click on the thanks button right down there below the video and leave a donation. Or if you prefer, you can use the Buy Me a Coffee link to go to the Buy Me a Coffee site and leave a donation over there. Finally, if you're in need of a bit of a financial boost, click on the Capital One link and use their handy one-step application process to get yourself a new credit card. Thanks a lot.